Hello Moshpit, this is Mefesto and I'm the most epic Wi-Fi battler ever cause I'm from Russia, and here I bring you a Know You battle with Shofu. He also uploaded on this channel and that was just a fucking crazy match. So he's leading off with an Zelf, I lead off with my Machamp. He goes for a Grass Knot, I can take those for ages, so I go for the payback. That does bring him to his Sash, so here I know he can potentially switch into something to resist my Bullet Punch, and he does go into Zapdos. He can use his Zelf later as a Death Fodder, so now I know I can take a T-Bolt, and you will see that I do take it, and I go for the Ice Punch, and I'm like, you're gonna suck my dick! And except not really, he doesn't suck my dick, because Ice Punch doesn't do even a half, so it means he's physical defensive. This is okay though. Here I should have went for Bullet Punch because to get some damage on him. And now I go into my Josh, my Cresselia, and this Pokemon is really forgotten. Nobody's using it, but it's so amazing. And in this battle I was using a dual screen Crest, so he goes for a Toxic, misses the first time as I went for a Light Screen. I haven't seen Toxic coming. Maybe this is like a piece of originality, and you know what I mean. So I go into my I cook niggas, because in Russia we eat black people. Except not really, I tricked you. You are just, I think some of you were like, what the fuck, in Russia people eat black people? No, it's not true, I'm just kidding. So the Toxic fails, and I go for the Overheat on a switch, and he goes into Tyranitar. I go into my Heracross, and he goes for a Substitute. I was like, oh god, Tyraniboa. Predicting the Focus Punch, I do go into my Jigsaw, my Gengar, but he makes a really awesome play and goes for a Payback. And the Payback does knock out my Gengar for nothing. So I go into my Pink for the win now, knowing that nothing can KO me and I need to get rid of this sub. And he goes for a Payback. I know I can take it very well since my Vaporeon is physical defensive. But he gets a fucking lame crit. And to be honest, it was really gay because I could have saved my Vaporeon for later. So now I know maybe he can potentially go for a Substitute, predicting me to go for the Protect or something like that. So I go for the Surf, but he goes straight for a Payback to finish me off. So my Pink for the win does go down, unfortunately. So I go into my Heracross knowing that he will stay in, predicting me to predict something else, so I go for the Close Combat, and I go kill him off, and so I'm a wise old right here. So he goes into the Zapdos, and I go into my Josh, predicting the T-Bolt or a Heat Wave, because I could take both of them. And he goes for a T-Bolt, I do take it pretty well, because I said Cress is a fucking monster. So now I switch in my I Cook Niggas, predicting the Toxic, because I knew he will predict me to go for a Light Screen. So yeah, I'm so amazing. So I was thinking he can go into a Zelf to Death Fodder it out, but I still wanted to play safe and go for Overheat, and he does go into a Zelf, and now he goes into Heatran, and I switch into my Crest, predicting the E-Power, but he goes for a Stealth Rock. And now I go for the Light Screen as he goes for a Will-O-Wisp, maybe I think predicting my switch or something like that. I could have went into my Heracross to take the Burn and to get the Guts activated, all that stuff. And I know he will go for the Earth Power right now, predicting me to go into something that can resist Fire Blast. So he does go for Earth Power, and here he makes a really awesome play. He stays in, because I was predicting his Zapdos, and I went for a Stone Edge. I get a crit, but it's useless. I mean, he goes for Overheat and kills me. So at this point I was a little bit pissed, because I think I'm up to my two last, my Specs Heatran and my Cresselia. So I go for the Earth Power on the Heatran. I know he will predict me to predict the Zapdos again, so I just finish this Heatran. Now he goes into Celebi, and right here I have a plan. He goes for a Leech Seed. It's okay though, and I was really praying to leave both, actually not both, I was praying to leave the Leech Seed, the Burn, and the Sandstorm damage, and I do leave it with 4. So my plan right here is I want to see what is his last, and yeah, he goes for a Psychic, that does nothing. And I need to know what is his last, because you will see later what plan do I have. and he goes into Jirachi, and at this point I was thinking, yeah, I still can win. But then I missed the overheat. I was like, god damn it. And now he goes for an Iron Head. Luckily I don't flinch. This is not that much damage, but you will see later on that it did matter. So I go for the overheat and finish this Jirachi off. And my light screen wears off, it's okay. So he goes into Zapdos, and now you see my plan. I switch into my Cresselia to fodder it out. He saw that coming, but now since I know I can still win this, possibly, if right here, so I decided I switched into my Cresselia only to get rid of the -2 special attack. So he was praying here to kill for Thunderbolt, and I was praying to live. I do live it. I go for the overheat. That will destroy this Zapdos. And now I did a damage calculations that -2 specs overheat on a defensive Celebi does from 93 to 110% of health, and I needed to get this max damage, and you see I don't. I get the minimum damage. That was so crazy, I think, and he does kill me with Psychic. And if there was like last turn of Sandstorm, he probably should have died from Sandstorm, but what can you do? So I got min damage. Thanks for the battle, Shofu. And guys, if you really like my narration, I wasn't that energetic in my narration here, because it was you know, PokeMoshPit. It's a great channel and all that stuff. So if you want to see my other videos with better narrations, go click the subscription button. First go to my channel, and then yeah. So I think you all like it, and goodbye people from PokeMoshPit.